Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bill Pritchett, and as Director of Education for the AMA, it's my privilege and honor to kick off a great collaboration with the Civil Air Patrol. I'd like to welcome to the stage Major General Amy Corder, National Commander of the Civil Air Patrol, and Mr. Dave Mathewson, President of the AMA.
We know that AMA has many members that are involved or have been involved in the Civil Air Patrol over their careers. And many have told us that there's a fit for model aviation and the activities that are conducted within the Civil Air Patrol. So today, Major General Corder and I are going to sign an agreement to partner on initiatives that not only support our individual missions, that will also help develop programs within both our individual associations. There's no other organization that we think that the United States has more respect than the Civil Air Patrol. They certainly have a storied history, and we think that this collaboration is going to provide an important opportunity for not just AMA, but for both AMA and the Civil Air Patrol. Thank you.
Well, as the National Commander for Civil Air Patrol, we're honored and excited to be here. As the President of AMA said, what a wonderful time it is as we're building and forging relationships that make a difference, whether it's the AMA's relationships with NASA and the others he just mentioned, or Civil Air Patrol and our work with the Air Force Association and others. The bottom line is that for us to be successful today with all of the information and opportunities, it's to work together. And so with 75 years of history in the AMA, and sir, this is our 70th year in Civil Air Patrol, we certainly have a long way to go. I don't think I'll be around in 70 years to check on how this is all going, but I'm certain that those out there, our cadets, the youth of both of our programs will make a difference into the future. We see the opportunity between our complementary programs and certainly the great synergies. I'd like to recognize Dr. Jeff Montgomery from our national headquarters of Civil Air Patrol, and Lieutenant Colonel Randy Carlson back there behind a camera for his great work, and a host of others. We all know that none of these opportunities ever come to fruition without a lot of great help behind the scenes making it happen, but I thank each of them for their great work in this opportunity. Today we're blessed. We're blessed to have AMA extend the hand across to our organization so that our 26,000 youth will have an opportunity to become AMA members and to get more engaged in everything that you see around you here today. As the President well said, these are the stepping stones. These are how opportunities are how our youth move from one of getting behind the computer or in the textbook to actually experiencing and learning about aviation, aeronautics, and aerospace. And so it's a wonderful partnership and one that we think very highly of and are very, again, fortunate and honored to be a partner. So I look forward to the signing of our Memorandum of Understanding.
Civil Air Patrol has three main missions: aerospace education, cadet programs, and emergency services. And we try to tie all three of them together so that we're not just doing one or the other. All of our missions are interrelated. The first one is aerospace education. Our job is to do external and internal aerospace education, where we get kids out and adults out talking about different topics within the aerospace and aviation community, get them involved in maybe building airplanes, building model rockets, bring out aircraft to kind of show them what airplanes can do and how they do things. We also get into things like the International Space Station, where we educate people about what the ISS does. And we get into any number of topics in the aerospace field. The second mission that we have is cadet programs. And in cadet programs, our goal is to foster young people into civic leaders. We go into character development, teach them leadership, foster senses of responsibility, but at the same time we try to make it fun for them, and we give them basically military style background, but we don't ever require them to ever do military. We have one program, a National Cadet Special Activity, where we send them to Cessna to get oriented how Cessnas are built, how they're maintained. We have others where we will work on technologies such as Cyber Patriot, where we basically go up against Air Force Junior ROTC and have war games.
On a computer?
On a computer.
Yeah.
We also have a good partnership with the Air Force and the Air Force Academy, such that at least one of our top cadets that reached the Carl A. Spots Award has an opportunity to go to the Air Force Academy preparatory schools. And our final mission is emergency services. And in emergency services, we have a great variety of different things that we do, from searching for missing aircraft, missing people, to taking pictures of dams or infrastructure, to
Flooding, hurricane damage.
Aerial photographs of areas, survey damage, kind of point people where they need to go, the rescuers on the ground where they need to go. In air search and rescue, we have a dual phase mission. We have aircraft that'll search. As a scanner, I might be looking out the back of the airplane, looking down to try to see what's out there and see if I see any indication of where a crashed aircraft might be. But at the same time, we also have ground teams, and those are often made up of kids. We have the largest privately owned aircraft fleet in the country of single-engine aircraft. So we have well over 600 aircraft, and in Indiana alone, we have 8 going to 9. We have different areas where anybody can serve us and serve their country at the same time, but not be in the military. It's a good way for citizens to get involved with their country and still be able to support the country without actually having to, say, go off to war. We can never be deployed. So.
And we're all volunteers, correct?
We are all 100% volunteers. We do not get paid for what we do.